What's up, y'all? My name is Seth Packan, and this is where small town brains talk about big city nonsense. This is Podunk Perspective. Check, 1, 2. Podunk Perspective. We are back with my man Fuller. How we doing?
What's going on, man? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Good, man. So, where are you from?
So I'm from a little town called Houston, Texas. No, I'm just kidding. It's like 4.5 million people in that town.
There's a rodeo going on there right now, right?
Yeah, and I'm really mad I'm not there for it. I'm gonna be real. One of my buddies asked me if I wanted to go, and I just got too much stuff to do. But man, I'm hoping to play there one day. So
absolutely, no. They bring in some good acts. They have shows. I mean, what, like 20 shows throughout the? Plus?
Yeah, it's like the whole month.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it's the biggest rodeo in the world. Fun fact.
That's it.
You can check me on that.
That's crazy. So, you're from Houston, obviously. You said. Did you grow up doing music or?
So yeah, there's videos of me in my Huggies singing Red Hot Chili Peppers with my sister and everything like that. And every morning I'd wake up and before school, my dad and I would watch VH1 music videos and stuff like that. Literally every single morning. And I picked up guitar when I was 8 years old, and then I quickly gave it up because it was so difficult. Mm-hmm. Even now,
well, even at that age, that's tough, you know?
Dude. Even at 27, I still suck at it. So it's nothing's much has changed. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I kind of gave up on guitar, and then I tried it again, gave it up again. But I always knew I wanted to do something in music for sure. Yeah. And actually, when we were in elementary school, they had an opera.
Okay.
So I was in an opera, and then they ended up doing one the next year, and I was in an ensemble, and then I had a pseudo kind of solo, and then the third I had a solo. And I realized that I loved singing a lot more than playing instruments and stuff. And one of the moms was putting together a band for the Scholastic Book Fair that we were having. You remember the Scholastic Book Fair?
I do. Diary of the Wimpy Kid, all those.
Yeah, dude, Goosebumps, the whole nine, man. But so they were putting a band of students together to play it, and my guitarist now, his name's Larson Moy, still my guitarist, one of my best friends of all time, was like, hey, I think that Fuller kid sings. And so his mom called my mom, and they talked about it. We put this band together, and we played until we all graduated high school. We played Rolling Stones and a lot of cover stuff. So a lot of Rolling Stones and the Beatles and stuff like that. And then once I graduated high school, I picked up producing a lot, and I got really into electronic music. So I actually went to Belmont and was an electronic producer, DJ.
What a twist.
Yeah, right. And so I did that for 5 or 6 years when I was in town here. And then I went back to Houston to do a reunion show, with the old band. And it was so much fun, and I missed being on stage and singing and stuff like that. And so when I got back to Nashville, I started setting up co-writes and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And I just fell in love with the culture here. And so I just kept doing what I love to do, just sing and get on stage and hang with your buds and make good music that makes people laugh. And
who are some artists you grew up on?
Artists I grew up on. So I grew up on Red Hot Chili Peppers for sure. Yep. I was a big Linkin Park guy. Eminem, loved Eminem, Lil Wayne. I was kind of all over the map, dude. I mean, once I hit my electronic phase, it was Deadmau5 and all that. When I hit my country phase, it was Waylon and Willie and all them. And I feel like I always stayed really true to Texas country. But I love the Outlaws, all the Outlaws, all about it.
Do you think it helps you knowing and liking all these different genres and
Absolutely, dude. I mean, because sometimes we'll be in the room and we'll be writing stuff and I'll bring out a melody or I'll sing something kind of like pop punky, and someone will be like, "Oh, dude, that sounds like Mayday Parade," and I'm like, "I love Mayday Parade, so why not?" But yeah, dude, I think it helps. I think the more information you can take in, the more it sticks with you, and the more you can kind of make a blend of it. I heard I heard this one saying from somebody. It's every song that you write is the accumulation of every song you've ever heard, manifesting themselves into that one moment.
Dang.
And I think
really
that's cool as hell. I think that's so cool.
No, that's really cool. So, what was that first gig like you remember, and you're like, "Damn, this is cool. I want to do this for a long time."
Dang. Okay, so I got two for you. So my first like actual gig that like was my first kind of entrance into like, oh, this is what performing can actually be like.
Right.
Was probably I was like 16 or 17 years old, and I played this place called Discovery Green in downtown Houston. It's like a big kind of like park in the middle of downtown, and I think there were like 500-600 people there, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is insane. And we were opening up for a Beatles cover band, so that was super fun. And they were all like dressed like the Beatles and stuff, but it was like, we had a green room and everything. I was like, this is wild. Like, this is crazy. But I think like the show that actually changed everything for me was I had the good graces to go open up for Mr. Clint Black in Arvada, Colorado. That's awesome. And I mean, like, to go from, playing Losers and Whiskey Jam and all of that to like opening up for a Hall of Fame like country singer was it was so humbling. And like, he's the nicest. He came in to our green room and like met all of us, and like he was so cool. Dude, he was the nicest guy ever. He was like dad funny, you know what I mean? Like right. Great dude, absolutely. But that was probably, I mean, there were 1,200 people there. Like, my family came in from Texas just to come watch. Like, people were buying my merch. They'd never heard of me before, like asking me to sign stuff. It was really cool. I think that was probably it.
So, like, after moving to Nashville, how good does it feel to go back home and like play shows in Texas, but also come back here and play shows here as well? Like, what's the difference between the two?
Well, so have you ever heard of the Nashville Gap?
No.
So in Nashville, because everyone is a musician, they want to be in the best listening spot in the room. Yeah. So there's always a big gap between the stage and the crowd. And so that's one thing I've obviously noticed about playing in Nashville. Like, everyone is a little more like, what is he up to? What is he up to? Like, what's he doing? Whereas, like, whenever I go back to Texas, I mean, like, I did a run with Graham Barham, and I like just played 20 minutes to open up.
Hell yeah.
And he's like one of my best friends, dude. So like, the bus was so much fun. Like, we were all hanging out. Like, I knew all those guys in the band. Like, it was so much fun. They're all good friends of mine. But I would say, like, playing like out in Texas, playing out in Alabama, Indiana, like wherever, everyone's a little more like attentive, because the moment that they know that you live in Nashville and that you've been like playing in Nashville, they're like, oh, this guy must be good. So like, yeah, I'd say probably that.
No, that's really cool.
But there's the food in Texas. There's no better food than in Houston, Texas, and I will stand by that. That is, I'll stand on business on that.
What's your go-to
in Texas?
Yeah.
Lupe tortillas.
Okay.
Shredded chicken flautas.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
Dude, they're so good. It's like taquitos.
Yep.
But from Texas, they're so much better.
I went down to the Houston rodeo last year, and just from the trucks, I got like the flautas or whatever. And they were so good. And the cup, they come in a cup. Got some guac at the bottom,
Yeah. Dude, I'm saying, like, one thing that people don't really recognize about Houston, it's like one of the most culturally diverse cities in America. And so, like, the food there is insane. And it's got like that. It's still Texas, so there's still tons of butter, and like everything's fried. Like, it's fantastic. Barbecue's insane. You can't get better brisket than in Houston, Texas. Yeah. I'll stand on that.
So has Houston like changed a lot since you've like grown up there, like to today?
Absolutely, man. I mean, like, it's not like Nashville, because like, I mean, shoot, I moved here 8 years ago, and like Nashville's growing like a weed, dude. But like, I would say like Houston, like there's always something new popping up, and like some of my favorite places have unfortunately like gone away. But the thing that I love about it is that it's still got the kind of Houston feel. Like, it's still a very chill city to live in, and like Larson said this. My guitarist Larson said this. He said it's a very comfortable city. Yeah, and I agree with that. Like a lot of people raise families in Houston. Like, yeah.
That's great. Oh, that's really cool. So when did you put out your first song, and what was that like?
So my first song was an electronic song that I put out when I was like 15 years old. And I didn't realize how much you actually had to market music back then.
Right.
But like I'll say, like when I started doing this project, when I started doing Fuller, I put out my first song in January of 24.
Okay.
And I remember I put it out. Excuse me. I put it out the day that I was leaving for my mother's wedding.
Yeah.
And we went on this trip. We were out of the country. Went to South Africa. It was awesome. It actually it reminded me a lot of South Texas too. It was really cool. But we were out in Africa, and I remember telling my mom and my sister and like my whole family was like, "Where's like what's your song at? Like, is your song doing well?" And I was like, "I'm not gonna check it until I get back to the States. Like, I'm not gonna check any stats until I get back to the States. I'm just gonna blind post like whatever on Instagram and TikTok." And when I got back, like I actually had traction, and I was like, "Whoa! Like this is what it's like. This is crazy, dude." And yeah, that was like an electric feeling, and I've been chasing it ever since. And I'm happy because, like, you know, I've been fortunate enough to get some virality and stuff, so I've really gotten to see like my music kind of take off. Yeah. And it's been awesome. It's opened up a lot of doors for me, and I've gotten to really turn this dream into a reality.
So like, what made you make that change into country?
Honestly, dude, this town really brought it out of me. You know, I grew up like I would hear Rascal Flatts and Kojo and everything like that, and I loved it. I thought it was great. I never really like grasped onto it because it was right in the middle of my like Linkin Park phase, so I was just real sad all the time. But I think what really sold it for me was Waylon Jennings live at ACL 1982, I think. And he opened up with "Are You Ready for the Country?" Yeah. And he did everything like, not double time, but he did it way faster than like original. And I was like, dude, I love this. And I went immediately and bought a vinyl, and like I spin it whenever I'm like in the studio.
Show the camera that necklace. Because that thing is pretty gnarly.
Yeah, dude. I wore this. Oh my God. I wore this on our run in Texas with Graham Barham, and we were playing in Dallas, and he brought like me, he brought Highway Home like back up to sing like a song with him, and it was I Like It, I Love It. And so we get up and we like sing this song, whatever, we're all walking off the stage. And Graham goes, "Dude, how about Fuller's Necklace?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, like I was like, yeah, man, you know what? Like, I think I'm gonna go take this back out and like put it on Graham's like neck or whatever." And so I walk out and I like hold it up in front of the crowd, and I'm like, and they're all like, "Yeah, yeah." And so I go and take it off and I put it on Graham's neck, and he's like, "Oh, hell yeah, whatever." Plays a song, like goes through the entire song, and then like runs back in and goes, "Dude, get this thing off me. This thing is too much. It's way too much." And I was like, "Yeah, for sure." But it's I was going back to Texas, and it's a Whataburger chain, so I figured I'd represent my great state of Texas by wearing a little Whataburger. Yeah.
So tell us about the recent music you put out.
So I got this song called Texas that I just put out. I wrote it with Mr. Josiah Siska, he's killing it on. You know, he's been doing a lot of like line dance songs as of late, and he's gotten some real traction from it, and it's been really awesome to watch. But man, I remember me and JoJo were just sitting in the studio one day, we had to write, and he was like, "All right, man, like I got this idea, and I've brought it to like 8 or 10 rooms, like no one wants to touch it, but I feel like you'll like it." And I was like, "Lay it on me." And he goes, "They're gonna put another S in Dallas because of you." And being from Houston, I don't like Dallas. And so I was like, "What if we like change Dallas to Texas?" And he goes, "Well, I don't know." I was like, "Well, dude, I just think it sings better. Like, they're going to put another S in Texas because of you." And he goes, "Yeah, you know what? I think I'm feeling it." So we went through the whole song. Like, we wrote it in a day, like went and sat outside, had some beers. Like, dude, it was one of the most fun rides.
Well, it's funny too because that simple change makes it that much more relatable.
Oh, dude, yeah,
like you capture that much more people.
Yeah, dude. Instead of one city, it's one state, and it's the biggest state in the United States. So let's go. But yeah, that song's out now. I've been really taking the break, like the holidays and everything, to just record like a ton of songs because I didn't put out enough songs last year. I didn't put out enough music last year, and that's on me.
I feel like every artist is kind of going through that right now. Where between AI and just like the change in music, and you have to put out more music, just straight up, more than ever. It's just like you see, like I clicked on this AI guy, and he had like 30 songs out in a month, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. But at the same time, he has 500,000 monthly listeners, and I'm like, what are we doing here? I think we should support the real person. That's what we should be doing.
I agree. Well, look, so people have said to me in the room and stuff like, dude, are you worried about AI? Are you worried about AI taking our job? I'm like, dude, no. Like, I think that there will always be a human touch to music, and like that's what it is. I mean, you're conveying emotion through words and sounds, and I think there's something beautiful about that. And like, it's a hit whenever you hear it. You know what I mean?
Right. And
like, but they're different to everybody. Some people like screamo, some people like Taylor Swift and pop and stuff. And like, I think it's just, I think it will help us be more productive. I mean, like, dude, whenever I write a song, I don't spend $300 paying, a producer to do a demo for me. I can just like spit out a Suno demo and throw my vocal on it. And like, it helps with kind of creating the vibe and like just getting things going.
Yep.
And it's really nice, especially, when you're talking to an A&R, you're talking to a publisher, and like you just want to kind of show them something.
Yep.
Because if people like it, then it's like, okay, cool. I'm going to move forward on this. I'm going to get the guys in the room. I'm going to actually pay the money, get it recorded, do the whole thing. So
100%. So as an artist, what is your favorite concert you've ever been to? Like you've seen?
Dude, that's a hard question. Whenever people ask me my favorite anything, I'm like, I have nothing. Dude, I will say I think Kings of Leon was one of my favorites. I got to see them at Pilgrimage Fest. That was awesome.
That's great.
Foo Fighters at Bonnaroo was awesome. But it was awesome because I was there with the band and we had played so much Foo Fighters growing up.
Yeah.
Man, I loved, dude, I saw Claro at Lollapalooza, very like out of left field, but dude, it was one of the best concerts I'd seen in a while. But man, I'd say like next level, I got to see Linkin Park when I was like 10. And it was when Chester was still alive.
Yeah.
And, oh man.
At 10 years old, that had to be pretty gnarly.
Dude, yeah. Oh man, there's so many good concerts though. Like I saw Mac Miller once. Like he was awesome.
Dang.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
Crazy.
I got to see the Teskey Brothers. Teskey Brothers were really good. Man, I'm just trying to think. Like there's so many concerts I've seen that I just.
So, like, you see now, like, Big X has done, like, the country collab album. Mm-hmm. Who would be your collab that you would want to go outside the box with?
That's, like, not country?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a great question. Oh, dang. Okay, I got to think about this one first.
It's very important. I mean, you could give a top three. Because I feel like, there could be more than one answer, but.
I know, like, there's just so many people that I would love to work with. Like, I would have loved to work with, especially on, like, something a little more, like, feels, like, something a little more down to earth, like, a little more hearty. I'd say, like, probably, like, a Mac Miller would have been awesome.
Right.
Man, someone outside of country. You got me on the spot, brother. This is hard. Dude, there's a band called RC Drive.
Okay.
And they have a really, really cool, like, build to them, like just the way that like their songs are built are just insane. I remember first time I heard them, there's this one song called Desert Song, and it's beautiful. It's like I don't know if this is what he meant to do, but it's like he personified this woman that he loves as like an oasis in the desert, and it's just a beautiful song. You got to go check it out if you haven't heard it. But dang, I mean like I can't give you a solid answer because there's so many people I'd want to work with.
What about like an artist from Texas that Is there anyone from Texas you would want to collab with?
That's not in country?
Or, I mean, it could be, but yeah, or not in country.
If it's not in country, Slim Thug. Straight up. Houston, baby. Scrooston all day, baby. Are you kidding? You're like, seriously, bro? Like, still tipping? Come on. Like, if it is in country, Kojo.
Yeah.
Can't say no to Kojo. Like,
That's a big one.
yeah, I don't know, man. There's so many answers to that question.
No, for real. So you brought your guitar today. I think we should get into some music.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah, let's do
Are
it.
you ready for that?
I'm so ready, dude.
Are you sure?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Podunk Perspective, we are back. You said you wanted to throw in Billy Currington.
Dude, that Billy Currington concert. Okay. I was probably like 7 years old. And there was like a 4th of July festival happening in Houston. And my mom and like my dad and I, like we all went, and Billy Currington was playing, and dude, it was awesome. I mean, he played I Want You to Love Me Like My Dog. Like, he brought his dog up on stage. Like, that was a game changer for me for sure.
That's
so
awesome.
good.
That's really cool. So we got the guitar out. What is this first song you're playing for us?
This first song is gonna be one of my favorites right now. It's probably my most dancey, probably one of my funniest, and it's called Texas, and it goes like this. Well, they gonna put another S in Texas because of you. I ain't never seen nothing more beautiful than cut off jeans and cowgirl boots. They say everything's better, well honey, you're proving that's true. Oh, they gonna put another S in Texas because of you. Are you an F-150 pickup truck? 'Cause you look built to last. Sorry if I'm coming on too fast. I probably couldn't handle all that. Ask me if I'm crazy to think these stupid pickup lines would make you be my baby. Oh, they're gonna put another S in Texas 'cause of you. I ain't never seen nothing more beautiful than cut off jeans and cowgirl boots. They say everything's better, well honey, you're proving that's true. Oh, they're gonna put another S in Texas because of you. Well, I ain't from Amarillo, but I'm really into you. Tennessee ain't got these kinds of views. Well, it doesn't, unfortunately. If I put all my wishes upon those lone stars on your britches, well, maybe then them stitches just might make my wish come true. Oh, they gonna put another S in Texas 'cause of you. I ain't ever seen nothing more beautiful than cut off jeans and cowgirl boots. But do you and you stand? Well, the way that you're making it move. Oh, they gonna put another S in Texas 'cause of you. Oh, it's true. You put the R in Austin, and the S in Dallas too. Well, they gonna put another S in Texas 'cause of you. Well, they gonna put another S in Texas because of you.
Let's go. That's a hit, man. That's great.
Dude, thank you, man. I love that song, man. It's fun. And I had a line dance. Like, we got a line dance made for it in the whole nine, dude. It's awesome.
That's
so
great.
pumped.
I bet Texas will love that. Mm-hmm. Or does.
They sure do.
Oh, what's the second one you got for us?
You know what? I'm going to keep it in the same vein. I'm going to keep it in the same kind of vibe. This song I actually wrote in the airport. I was watching Landman on my phone, and there's a part in Landman where Tommy is talking to somebody, and they're like, you know, like, what are you gonna do? Like, or he's talking to, sorry, Tommy's talking to someone about his wife, and he's like, yeah, no, she's mad right now, and he's like, well, what are you gonna do about it? And Tommy goes, that's a job for Time and Tequila. And so I was like, man, I love that. So I wrote down Time and Tequila, and that's all I like put.
That's great.
And I just wrote this song called Time and Tequila, and it goes like this, man. So just imagine the guitar goes. I think I need a cool, fresh start, 'cause I ain't trying to get her back. My baby got a cold, cold heart, going and mess around behind my back. And all the bad luck has got me hurt. I'm in a bad funk, but she ain't worth this love of mine. So I'm gonna be alright, 'cause I got time and tequila to drink you off my mind. Say goodbye, senorita, you're losing my love tonight. Don't need a little salt or a little lime, baby, I'ma be alright. 'Cause I got time and tequila to drink you off my mind. I think I need a couple weeks to get what I've been thinking about. I need to get out of reach, and I'm thinking somewhere down south. I think the Texas or Crimson Dirt would be perfect, but she ain't worth this love of mine. So I'm gonna be just fine, 'cause I got time and tequila to drink you off my mind. Say goodbye, senorita, you're losing my love tonight. Don't need a little salt or a little lime, baby, I'ma be alright. 'Cause I got time and tequila to drink you off my mind. Come on. Well, I met a little lady down in San Antonio, that spicy little pepper asked me, ¿Qué pasó, buddy? She's so fine that I'm gonna be alright. 'Cause I got time and tequila, making it all alright. She's a cool senorita, and I'm thinking she could be my wife. Don't need a little salt or a little lime, baby, I'ma be alright. 'Cause I got time and tequila, they can be alright, yeah. I got time and tequila, baby, I'ma be alright.
Let's go. That's awesome. I love that.
Thanks, bro. See, I think that one's going to be sing along. People are going to love singing that
100%. So that was not out yet, correct? Do you have an idea?
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, we've started recording it already. It sounds fantastic now, and I'm like, I mean, I can't wait for it to be finished.
Let's go.
So
what's your process when you go in and write, and, you know, like, how do you normally attack a song?
Man, you know what? Like, I usually start with a top line. Like, I usually start with, like, the hook.
Right.
You know, like, or a title or something like that, and then I kind of build off of the idea, the feel, kind of like what I feel going into that day. But I'd say like probably, yeah, where I start would probably be like the kind of mood I'm in that day. You know, if I'm feeling like partying, if I'm feeling like happy and fun, then like I'll write one of those. And sometimes I'll write sad songs. Sometimes I'll write, you know, kind of more heartfelt stuff. And yeah, it really just depends on how I'm feeling that day, dude. But sometimes I do it by myself. Sometimes I do it with others. I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
So what's this third song you got?
Okay, so this one, I'm going to tone it down for you a little bit. This is a tried and true love song, man. And my girlfriend's mad because I didn't write it about her. Because she was not in the picture when I wrote it. But I wrote this song with Mr. Joey Friendo and Mr. Jefferson Rank, good buddies of mine. And it's called Two Steps. This song sounds so good. The recording, bro.
Let's go.
It's a tale as old as time. Emerald eyes across the room, building you up in my mind. Oh, baby, thinking you could cure my blues. I got one shot of Maker's Mark to build my courage up for a shot in the dark. Ain't no denying the truth. 3 chords are setting the mood. 2 steps can go a long way to bring me closer to you, babe. I could get used to watching you sway, 'cause girl, it's one hell of a view. Let the swing get you up and onto your boots. Baby, you got nothing to lose. 2 steps can go a long way, a little closer to you, babe. Girl, I know it ain't the lights, ain't the Johnny and the June. No, this ain't another line, can't convince me otherwise. You're glowing brighter than the moon. I got one shot to make my mark. Gotta quit wasting time, say it straight from the heart. I could have stayed on that stool, but you got me to move. 2 steps can go a long way to bring me closer to you, babe. I could get used to watching you sway, 'cause girl, it's one hell of a view. Let the swing get you up and onto your boots. Baby, you got nothing to lose. 2 steps can go a long way, a little closer to you, babe. Let the swing get you up and onto your boots. Baby, you got nothing to lose. 2 steps can go a long way, a little closer to you, babe. 2 steps can go a long way, and a little closer to you.
Let's go. What a tune.
Thanks, man.
You got some dancing songs.
Thanks, man. Dude, I mean, it's kind of nice to not write just party songs all the time. I'm going to be real with you.
Right.
But, yeah, dude, I'm really pumped for that one. My mom loves that song. Not as much as, actually, I'll play you the one that my mom loves the most.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, cool. So my girlfriend hates this one. And it's because it's about a woman that broke my heart. She's like, you wrote a song about her? Anyway. Yeah, dude. But when I first moved to town, I started writing like a lot of sad songs first. I did not write party songs at first. Mm-hmm. Mix and Liquor was kind of like my first party song.
For sure.
That I did. It was like tried and true party song. But This ain't a party song. Well, I was breaking hearts for a living, but you're the girl that broke my back. I went and let you down, now you finished, but you ain't ever coming back. Well, the space and time can realign and find a way to bring me back to you. Honey, I just can't rewind, giving a second try's just something I can't do. But I don't miss your sunshine when I wake, or see your face in everything when I pace around this old house all alone. I don't go to places where you'll be and wait until you notice me. I ain't chasing you, 'cause you're already gone. I never drive past your house on the road. I never listen to our favorite song. I never had a hard time letting go. I guess I ain't as good at moving on. Well, I've been on my own for a minute, and I've been working on myself, been working on my health and my fitness. That's right, I said it. It's distracting and I think it helps, 'cause space and time can realign and find a way to bring me back to you. Honey, I just can't rewind, but if you change your mind and want to rendezvous, let me tell you, I don't miss your sunshine when I wake, or see your face in everything when I pace around this old house all alone. I don't go to places where you'll be and wait until you notice me. I ain't chasing you, 'cause you're already gone. I never drive past your house on the road. I never listen to our favorite song. I never had a hard time letting go. I guess I'm getting good at moving on. Oh. Well, I still ain't found a woman, I won't find another. You, I guess this moving on is getting hard to do, because I miss your sunshine when I wake, and I see your face in everything when I pace around this old house all alone. And I don't go to places where you'll be, because I know that you won't notice me when I'm chasing you, 'cause you're already gone. And when I drive past your house on the road, I miss you and I play our favorite song. I start to think I'm never letting go. So I guess I ain't that good at moving on.
Dang. That song's it.
You like that one?
Sorry, I thought you were finished.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, man, that song's so good, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Killer.
Dude, thank you, man. Yeah, I was in a rough place when I wrote that one, man. Shoot. But that was the thing, like after that breakup, like I wrote happy songs. I wrote like songs about like I wrote this one. God, can I show you one more?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right,
Absolutely.
This one's so fun. This is about the same girl, but it's a very different vibe. Ugh. Well, I sure had a good way of making you stay back. Then I thought that I could never scare you away. All those lines that I used were working all through Sunday. And I'm sure I said something that I'll surely regret. And I didn't put the time in to make it correct. Now I lost my baby with no second chance, maybe someday. Well, she left with my heart sealed with goodbye. The dust from the tires never tear in my eye. I could never be mad. I won't be if she comes back. So go out into the world, see what you find. Hope everyone you meet is 2 times as kind as those memories of the way we used to be. If you don't meet a man sweeps you off of your feet, you're looking for an old fool that won't ever leave, I'll be right here on this front porch where you left me. Where you used to love the way that I would sing you the blues, and I'd laugh at the fact that you can't carry a tune. But I'm just teasing you, honey. I love you more than staying in key. But you told me that you need a little time to yourself, that you didn't want to leave, but it'd be good for your health. And I know that it hurt, but a woman like you has an introspective need to be free. So go out into the world, see what you find. Hope everyone you meet is 2 times as kind as those memories of the way we used to be. If you don't meet a man sweeps you off of your feet, and you're looking for an old fool that won't ever leave, I'll be right here on this front porch where you left me. That's my favorite part here. Well, I look up from my 6th string and what do I see? An old pickup that's been gone since 73, and my songbird flying right back where she left me. Well, it's been so long, I thought that she'd forget me. My baby found me on that front porch where she left me.
Let's go. That's awesome, man.
Thanks, man.
Dude, thank you for coming on.
Of course, dude.
I appreciate it. Go check out Fuller on all platforms. What's your social media at?
My social media handle is Who Is Fuller. That's it. No caps, no spaces, none of that.
Let's go, man. Well, thank you for coming on. Cheers.
Hey, cheers to you, bud. Appreciate you for having me, man.
Podunk Perspective out. Thank y'all for tuning in to Podunk Perspective. We drop new episodes every Monday. Till next time.